welcome to yoga. My name is Joanne. Thank you for joining me to practice today. Let's get started in a comfortable seat. And if you need to sit up on a blanket or a block, please do so. You want to be able to find length through your spine. And you want to ground your sitting bones. So feel free to elevate the hips on anything handy that you've got if you need to. Let's rest the hands on the thighs. And we're going to just tag a little weight into the elbows. And then we're going to retract the chin just slightly so we can elongate through the back of our neck. Make sure your head isn't forward, just floating above the spine. And allow the eyes to gently close and your lips to part slightly so that your jaw is soft. And let's bring some awareness into our body. We're going to try to drop out of our mind. Noticing how you feel in the body right now. Notice your energy level. Any mental thoughts or chatter. See if you can drop into the body, out of the mind. Notice the quality of your breath. Notice any sensations in the body, pulsations, any areas of tightness. And let's take this time, if you'd like, you can set an intention or a dedication for your practice today. Choose one thing and repeat that intention or dedication 3 times to yourself. And as you go through the practice today, if you begin to get distracted or uncomfortable or kind of get lost in thought, use that intention or dedication to come back into your body. If you haven't already, begin to slow and deepen the breath as you inhale and exhale through the nose. Beginning to really find a little more space and length as you inhale, really expanding through the belly on the inhale. And bringing the breath all the way up to the tops of the lungs. And as you exhale through the nose, simply reverse that wave. And gently squeeze the navel toward the spine to get all the stale air out of your lungs. So you can automatically reinflate the belly. Slow, full, deep breaths. Let's take a few more breaths here together. Keep softening with each exhale. And expanding and filling the lungs with each inhale. And on your next exhale, breathing completely. You can gently bow the chin forward as you exhale, keeping the spine tall, shoulders back. Just take a moment here to honor yourself for coming to practice today. Just checking in one more time with your intention. Stretching through the back of your neck. As always in practice, if anything is uncomfortable or painful, don't do it. See if you can modify or use props and adjust the posture so you're comfortable. And just begin to invite a little movement into the neck. So we're going to bring the ear toward the shoulder. Maybe you come all the way open, maybe you start small. So listen to your body. Exhale forward, inhale to the other side. So let the breath move you. So if you're breathing nice and slow, hopefully, your movement is nice and smooth and slow. So I want you to notice each articulation as you're moving, so you're not just striving to reach into a full stretch or anything, you're observing as you go. Let the breath move you side to side. Next time you get to that first side, we'll pause. Inhaling, opening. Check your posture's tall, shoulders are dropped, ears over your shoulder approximately. Walk your opposite hand out to the side and touch your fingers to the floor. Lift up again. So slide your arm out and then lift up tall. Keep the fingers on the floor. Good, and then we'll just gently look down over the ear, over the shoulder side. Rotate your head toward the floor. Inhale as you turn toward the opposite ceiling. So you're moving on an angle. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Again, the breath is moving you. It's nice to close the eyes. Maybe see where you need to turn the head. So we're not lifting the chin, we're rotating. So it's a nice smooth movement, and you're feeling it all through this whole side of the neck, front and back. One more breath here. Inhale up. Then exhale down. Bring your head toward the screen. Pause. Lift the arm up. Keep it low, like maybe at a 45-degree angle toward the floor. So we're not up at shoulder height. We're reaching out. Pull through the fingers. Begin to wiggle your fingers in a circle as you rotate through your wrist. Keep the posture tall and the arm pulling away from you. Keep the breath moving and reverse your circles in the wrist. The other direction. Using your fingers. Don't forget your thumb, pinky, all the fingers moving with the wrist. Good. Pull the arm out again. And then we're going to rotate, soften the elbow a little bit. We're going to rotate the hand, flex the fingers toward your face. Rotate the hand in, fingers toward the screen, and out, fingers come back. So we're not moving our torso, we're moving the arm bone in the socket. Hand is flexed. So forward, you're still pulling away. Come back, keep breathing, one more time. Inhale forward, rotate, exhale back. Good, pull the hand out, and then bring your head upright, and go ahead and lower the arm. And let's just shrug our shoulders here, see how that feels. Feels different to me. So drop the head back to the chest. Inhale to the second side. We'll take the other stretch, even out. Walk your fingers out. Activate. Slide the fingers out. Lean into it a little bit and then lift yourself upright with the fingers down. So your shoulder is as far away from your ear as you can get it. The hand on the floor. Begin to rotate. Exhale, look down. Inhale, turn the gaze to the opposite corner, rotating on the head. Once you've got the movement, close the eyes. And use your breath as your guide. So let's take another breath here. Inhale up. Exhale down. And bring the head to the screen, nose toward the screen. And we'll lift the hand up again about 45 degrees, not too far. Begin to rotate the fingers and the wrist. All the muscles, all the fingers are going to help stretch through the forearm. Bring the shoulder down, ear toward the opposite shoulder. Reverse your circles. Use your fingers. Keep the breath moving. Good. Pull that arm out. We're going to flex the hand so the fingers pull toward the face. And then inhale, pull the fingers forward, rotate the shoulder. Exhale, pull back. Inhaling and exhaling. Keep rotating. Keep the fingers flexed. Keep the breath moving. Good. One more time. Good. Pull the hand out. Reach out. Good. Slowly lower the hand. Drop the chin. Inhale, take the head upright. Shrug your shoulders. And open the chest. Just going to adjust my view here briefly. And then let's take the hands to the knees. If you're not already there. So see how that feels. Hopefully a lot more open. And then hands come to the knees. And the sitting bones are grounded. We're going to kind of take some seated cat-cow. So from here, we're going to pull the chest through the shoulders, squeeze the shoulder blades behind you, and rock forward on your sitting bones. So you're going to gently look up without wrenching the neck up. So lengthen, open like a nice C curve. Exhale, and you're going to round back and roll onto the back of your sitting bones. Drop the chin to the chest and pull back. So using your hands to kind of find a little traction. Inhale, rock forward, open up. It should feel good. Nothing should be uncomfortable. Exhale, round. Good. Inhale, open. And exhale, round. Again, letting the breath kind of guide you. Deep, full breaths as you move. Work at the spine. Good. Come back to a seated pose. Lift the hips. Ground your sitting bones. Drop the shoulders. Inhale, sweep one arm up. Lift up nice and tall and drop your shoulder. Walk the hand to the side and fold. Good. We're going to round our torso toward the floor and sweep across. Lead with your elbow. Pull out as far as you can. And then inhale as you come up onto the other side. Find length. Keep the neck supported. Breathe in here. Exhale as you roll forward, lead with the elbow and pull out. Nice and far. Inhale up. Soften, exhale, round forward, sweep across. So using this as a little moving meditation, you can close the eyes again if you want. Just getting into the side body, a little bit into the hips here. Inhaling up. Exhaling forward. do one more. Inhale, and then lift yourself upright, nice and tall. Lower the arm back behind you. Shrug your shoulders here, open the chest. Good, we're gonna move into a tabletop position onto all fours. Brighten your fingers on the mat, knees under hips, hands under shoulders. You wanna spread your fingers as far apart as you can get them and then open the inside of the elbow forward. If you have any wrist issues, you're welcome to take fists or use little claws on the floor. You have those gym equipment, whatever you've got handy, or you can just use your fists so you're not flexing the wrist, extending the wrist too much where it causes pain. Good, so knees are under the hips. We're gonna press the mat away from us. And I want you to engage the fingers as well, so you're not dumping all the weight into the wrist. We're gonna tuck the right toes under and then press back into the calf a little bit. So try to keep the neck long and the shoulders pressing the mat away from you. Engage your fingers. Inhale, rock forward, and then massage your toe tips gently. Exhale, press back. Inhale forward. Massage the toes. Exhale back. One more time forward. Good, and back. Drop that knee. Switch sides, uncurl the other toes. Flex, push back to stretch the calf. Inhale forward and stimulate your toes a little. Exhale back. Inhale and exhale. One more time. And back. Good, drop the knee. Tuck your toes under here, and we're gonna sit back on the hips. So if you need something behind your knees, we're gonna try to sit back with the toes unfurled. See if you can feel all 10 toes. Press back. To stretch the bottom of the feet, you can slide your hands forward and relax your head down if you like. You're gonna breathe a couple deep breaths into the bottoms of your feet. So really stretching that foot, that plantar fascia on the bottom of the foot. Breathe deep. Again, if this hurts, back out a little bit. We don't want to cause pain, but if it's okay, it might be intense, but comfortable. One more breath. Good, lift up a little bit, uncurl your toes. We're gonna take our big toes together, walk your knees out a little bit wider, and then push back again into the hips. Resting the forehead, inhale. We're gonna walk both hands over to the side. So you can keep the hips back, relax the head. Maybe your inside arm touches on top of the bottom arm, that's optional. Deep breath in and out. Come through center. Go to the other side, keeping the hips back. Relax the head. Maybe the inside arm comes on top. Keep the shoulders soft. Good, inhale, come back to center. Arms shoulder width apart. Inhale, come up to all fours. Bring your knees under your hip points. And then we're gonna bend at the elbows and plant the chest between the hands. So we're gonna lower our chest down, awkward S pose. My hips are still lifted, my elbows are close. My chin is down and my toes are down. You can have your toes tucked or untucked. Slide your legs out so that your tummy comes to the floor, tops of the feet press down, and then inhale nice and low for cobra here. Pull the heart forward. Breathe in to the back. So we're gonna lift the hands here and breathe. You shouldn't have any tension in the back or the neck. If this is too much on the back, try tucking your tailbone toward the heels or lower down a little more. Release the hands, chin down, tuck your toes, and then we're gonna inch up to awkward S pose again. So we're just gonna tuck the toes under, elbows are still close, and just lift your knees up so your hips rise. Take a deep breath here, nice and deep. As you exhale, push the mat away from you and lift up. So we're on all fours, our toes are tucked under. We're gonna take a brief entry into downward dog from here. So again, make sure your hands are bright and the insides of the elbows are opening toward the front of your mat. My hips are behind my knees just a little bit, slightly. And then we're gonna peel up. So lift the hips and then relax the head between the arms and then pedal your feet, walk your dog out. One heel drops, the other bends, the other knee bends. Breathing. And let's walk ourselves all the way up to the front of the mat. Come to standing forward fold. And measure about 2 fists between your feet. So bend the knees as much as you need. Forehead tucks here. Just note where you are. Shake out your head a little yes and no. Maybe shake your shoulders a bit. Drop the arms. Sway gently side to side. Take a breath. Just let it go. Find your footing and tuck your tailbone and slowly roll up. Let your arms dangle as you rise. Pull yourself up one vertebra at a time. Coming to the top of the mat, shrug your shoulders as you open your chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades behind the back and make sure your pelvis is neutral. Arms are by the side. Maybe lift and fan your toes as far apart as you can get them. And then we're gonna, with our posture nice and straight, so make sure you don't arch the back, nice and straight. Reach the arms back behind you to stretch the chest, lift up. Good. Reach up, look up toward the sky. Exhale, swan dive, hinge at the hips, soften your knees, and fold down. Bend your knees. Inhale, come into a flat back as you lengthen your chest parallel to the floor. Think of grasshopper elbows here. Knees can stay bent or straight, whatever's comfortable. Exhale, fold. Roll it up. Inhale, slowly pull up. Feeling each vertebra stretch as you rise. Back to your mountain pose. Reach back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Good. Exhale as you melt into your forward bend. Plant your hands next to your feet. We're going to take a giant step back with one leg. We're going to drop the back knee and uncurl the toes. This front knee is directly above the heel. Your back knee is as far back as is comfortable to stretch this hip flexor. We're going to scissor our legs toward the midline and lift up. Balance, you can use a cushion on the knee if you need one. Or double up your mat. Lift up with the arms. Breathe in. Lengthen. Soft shoulders, fingers lengthen. Good. We're going to exhale, float the hands down to frame this front foot, and then walk it back half monkey. Draw the toes toward the face, lengthen the chest forward, pulling the hips back even. Soft knee in the front, doesn't have to be straight, flexing the foot to really activate our hamstring. Breathe in. Exhale, slowly walk it forward. Plant the foot. Tuck the back toes, lift the knee. Take your hips up to step back to down dog. We're going to roll over a big beach ball here. So we're going to lift up. So use your muscles as you move. So we're going to come up onto the balls of the feet and ripple all the way up through the whole body as you lift up and over and bring the shoulders over the wrists. From here, drop your knees right where they are. Plant your chest down between the hands, chin down, and then slide into a cobra. Lengthen the heart forward, open the chest. Breathe here. Glue the feet. Inhale. Exhale, release down. Tuck your toes under. You can come through tabletop or press straight up to down dog, whatever you prefer. From here, you're going to make your way to the front of the mat. Again, your choice. You can step, you can stroll, or you can hop.
However you move, I want you to do it mindfully and try to be as light on your feet as you can. So we're not slamming into our joints. We're nice and soft, bouncy and light. Make your way to the front of the mat and fold. Roll it up, inhale. If you can't hop without slamming your joints, I don't recommend doing it. Good, so here we are, mountain pose, reach back, inhale, lift. Lengthen, exhale, fold, soften the knees. Inhale, come to your flat back, lengthen your heart. Exhale, fold. Plant. Try and step back with the left leg this time. Drop your back knee, uncurl the toes. Make sure your joints are nice and stacked here. Scissor your legs and rise up, lift the arms. Should be nice and stable in your pelvis and your core. I don't want you dumping into the back here, so lift. Good, slowly on your exhale, frame the foot with the hands, walk it back. Toes toward the face, hips come back, heart reaches forward, breathe in and out. Letting the breath move you, breathe in. Walk it forward, exhale, plant the foot. Tuck your back toes, lift the knee. Send the hips high, step it back, down dog. Good, let's curl up again. We're gonna reach up and over that beach ball. So lift up to the balls of the feet. And imagine like a mama cat lifting you up by the back of your neck. So you're just lifting and rolling through your shoulders all the way up and over, plank pose. Breathe in. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin come down. Inhale, open up, cobra. Nice, easy, long neck. Exhale, down. Making your way to downward dog, mindfully. Be mindful of your transition. Good, from here, bend your knees, gaze forward, maybe walk, maybe step, maybe hop. Light on the joints, nice and light. Hold here. Roll it up, inhale slowly. Unfurl. Lift your shoulders up and down the back by the ears. Nice work. Let's inhale, lift up. Exhale, swan dive. Forward fold here. Inhale, flat back, open your chest. And exhale, fold. Good, planting your hands. We're gonna take a giant step back with the right leg and the left leg. Plank pose. Lift your hips up, downward dog. Good, so from downward dog, we're gonna slowly take one leg high in the sky, three-legged dog. Keep your hips square, just lift the leg straight back. Bend your knee, and then squeeze the knee into the chest, lift. Bring the shoulders again, round yourself up, shoulders above the wrists. We're gonna pull this bent leg through, light on the feet. So bringing the leg all the way up to a runner's lunge. Excellent. From here, we're gonna pivot the back foot down, heel to arch alignment, and reverse the cartwheel up for warrior two. Turn to face you guys so I'm not my back to you. So warrior two stance here. So heel to arch alignment, and then arms are nice and long. We're gazing to the front hand toward this front leg, and we're allowing this front hip bone to open with the knee. So gazing forward. So nice, sturdy front leg. Knee should be nice and solid above the heel. Breathe in and out. Good, we're gonna breathe in. Grow tall. As we exhale, we're gonna take the forearm to the front thigh. I want you to press into that thigh so that your neck is nice and open here. We're gonna bring the top arm over the ear for side angle pose. So we're trying to create a line from the fingers to the outer edge of our back foot. And we're sinking into the legs still. Notice I'm not here with my bottom arm, I'm here. Breathe. You're going to take the top arm around in a big circle. So we're going to lift it toward the sky and then open it around as far as you can. Reach down, bring your torso forward a little bit and reach back up. Big circle. Bring the arm over the ear. Good. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, lift the arm, big circle, all the way down, reach, and back to your side angle pose. Take a breath in and out. We're going to inhale, lift the arm up and lift yourself back up to a warrior two stance. I'm going to say push into your front heel to lift up. Breathe in. Good, we're going to exhale, cartwheel your hands down to frame the foot, turn your back heel up. Rock off your back foot and step it up, forward bend. Folding over your legs. Nice and easy, roll it up, inhale. Back to the top of your mat, open the chest. Reach back, inhale, lengthen. Lift up. Stretch up tall. We're going to exhale and swan dive, forward fold, bend your knees. Inhale, flat back, open your chest. Good, exhale and fold again. Hands are next to your feet. Giant step back with your left leg. Lift your hips and your right leg, coming to your plank position. Send your hips up, downward dog. Good, from downward dog, other leg will rise. So my left leg this time, I'm going to keep my hips square, pull back. Shoulders even, bend your knee. Keeping your hips square, so we're not opening out here, we're square. We're going to squeeze that knee in and imagine again, rounding up and over your V12, squeeze, 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 shoulders above wrists, and pull the leg lightly through the hands. Framing the foot. Pivot your back heel down, reverse your cartwheel up, warrior two on this side. I gotta turn it around again for you. Okay, here we are. Warrior two, shoulders are stacked above the hips, heel to arch alignment. Check yourself out, allowing this hip to open toward the knee. Gaze to the front hand, so nice and firm, solid in the front knee, above the heel, breathe. As you're ready, forearm to the front thigh, top arm over the ear. Nice and long line of energy. See if you can drop this hip so we're creating a nice long line. Make sure you're not dropping your head. The neck is supported with the forearm pressing into the thigh. Breathe in. We're going to lift that arm up in a big circle all the way down behind us. Big circle and then sweep toward the floor as you reach. And lift up again. Come around one more time, big circle, all the way behind you. Drop the arm and then reach toward the floor as you sweep up. Back to your side angle pose. Breathe here. Beautiful. Inhale, lift your arm up and then slowly push into your heel as you lift back up, warrior two. Gaze to the front hand. Breathe in. Good. Exhale. Let's cartwheel the hands down, frame the foot, turn the back heel up, and launch off your back foot, forward bend. Fold over your legs, both legs. Let's roll it up. Inhale slowly. Rise up. Back to the top of the mat. Open your chest. Good. Let's inhale, reach back, sweep up. Deep breath in, catch a wrist, and then reach up and over to the side. Nice big side stretch. Feet are glued to the floor. Inhale, switch the grasp, reach up and over to the other side. Excellent. Inhale up, lower the arms by the side, shrug your shoulders as you open the chest.
I'm gonna come to the middle of the mat and face you. Good, and then let's take our feet out a little bit wide. So once your feet parallel or even pigeon-toed slightly, in a nice comfortable stance. We're gonna take our hands to support our low back at our sacrum, thumbs come around the waist. Elbows pull back to open the heart and the chest. Drop through your tailbone. You squeeze the shoulder blades back. Good, from here, we're just gonna lift the heart toward the sky, breathe in. And then exhale, hinge at your hip. We're gonna lengthen our spine all the way parallel to the floor. Once you get halfway, release your hands toward the floor. See if you can touch down. You could use blocks here if you need something closer to you to keep the spine long. We're gonna keep our spine nice and long here. So shoulders are relaxed, head is long, looking down at the floor. And then we're gonna walk our hands to one side. We're gonna bend a knee and walk your hands toward the bent knee side. The other foot is grounded, and then we're just gonna kind of hug this leg a little bit and wrap around the ankle. Foot is grounded, and you're just gonna kind of straighten through the leg, keep your torso connected to your thigh, and then bend the leg. So it's not a big movement. Inhale, lengthen, lift the hips back, and soften the knee. Breathing as you do this. Inhale, open, exhale, bend. Let's take one more breath. Inhale and exhale, soften. Good, release the ankle, walk your hands back to center, straightening through both legs. Open your spine. We'll walk to the other side, bend that leg, wrap around the ankle, glue your torso to your thigh. Relax the head, other leg is grounded still. Inhale, straighten as much as you can. Exhale, soften. So keep working with your breath in that way. You might not go far at all, but you should still feel a stretch as you move the leg. Open and close. Inhale and exhale. Good, one more time. And exhale. Excellent. Walk your hands back to center, under your shoulders. Feet are still pointed in and parallel. Hands under your shoulders, lengthen your spine. So you want to find your footing, soften your knees a bit if you need. Take one hand at a time to the back and slowly hinge yourself back up. So take your time. Knees are soft on the way up so you can support the back. And then we're going to heel toe the feet toward the center. So come back to your mountain pose. And then from mountain pose, let's try our balance pose. Let's try the dancer today. So I'm gonna have you shift the weight to one leg to start. You're gonna fix your gaze. I'm gonna turn so you can see me. I'm gonna turn my right hand first, so you can start on either side. I'm grounding my left leg and my right hand is out, thumb back. Shifting my weight, I'm gonna fix my gaze. And whenever I feel steady, I'm gonna swing the right foot into the right hand, hold the instep of your foot. Opposite arm stretches up. It's a bit of a challenge if you're new to balance, so don't worry about it. You could also use a towel or a strap here if you need. We wanna keep the tailbone grounding, the arm lengthening, shoulder soft, breathe in. When you feel steady, you're gonna kick the foot into the hand and hinge over your standing leg. Keep the arm, the extended arm near your ear. And reach back. If you fall out, don't worry about it. Try again. Important to fix your gaze and keep the breath moving. Soft standing leg, so we're not locking our knee. Should be a nice stretch for the shoulder and the quad. Good, we're gonna slowly come out of it, nice and easy. Release. Lower the arm and shake it out. So we'll try the other side. And again, you can use a strap here. If you can't reach the foot, you can take a strap around the foot and do it that way. If you have a hard time reaching the ankles. So we'll start again, other leg will stand. We're taking, if you can reach the foot, you're taking this arm, thumb back, so you're holding the instep or your strap. Opposite arm stretches up, soft standing leg. Fix your gaze. I'm gonna get rid of the strap. And then as you're ready, breathe in. And when you're feeling steady, we're gonna exhale, press, kick away into that hand and hinge over the standing leg. Arm and ear together, breathe. Don't worry if you fall out, try again. Good, nice and open, one more breath. Beautiful, and slowly release down out of your dancer. Nice work. Shrug your shoulders, open your chest. Let's come down to the floor. Make sure we're doing okay. Okay, good. Technical challenges today. We're going to come down through a squat if you'd like. You don't have to squat. If you need a roll under your heels, you could use that. Arms out in front of you, lengthen, drop through your hips, slowly lower down, adjusting as you come down as you need. Hands come to prayer pose, arms inside of the knees, drop the hips, open the chest, looking down toward the floor to elongate your neck. Breathe here. Again, you can have a roll under your heels if you need. And we're pulling the legs toward the arms and pushing out at the same time. Getting a nice stretch for the groin and the hips. Good, release the hands behind you. Also really great for digestion and elimination. So I encourage that you practice squatting. So take the legs out in front of you and just shake them out a little bit. If you need to sit up on a blanket or a block, please do. Otherwise, we'll find our sitting bones. We're going to bend one knee and bring it in. Other leg is extended, foot on the floor. We're going to open this knee out to the side. So we've got our foot inside the thigh and our knee open out. We're lengthening our chest up and extending over our bottom leg. We're going to inhale, stretch up tall, breathe in. Soften your shoulders and exhale as you bow over the leg. No need to get to the leg, just relax here. I want you to move the body with the breath, just like a wave. So you're lengthening and softening with each breath. So you're not locking anything up, you're moving. Slowly walk your hands back as you lift up. Good. Whatever leg is out, extended, take the opposite arm behind you under your shoulder. Same arm as the extended leg will stretch out and open up. Inhale. Deep breath in. And then exhale, you're going to plant the extended foot and lift up onto the bottom knee and reach up and over side angle again on the floor here. Nice long stretch. Breathe in. Good. Take this arm all the way behind you in a circle once again. Reach back and then slowly lower yourself down. Good. Stretch that other leg out. Shake it out a little bit. And bend the other leg in. The knee in, and then we'll open the leg to the side. Lift the flesh. Make sure you're nice and grounded. Flex the bottom foot and stretch toward the extended leg. Inhale, lift. Deep breath in, soft shoulders. Exhale, bow. Soften here, and then move with the breath. Breathe in and out. Softening and extending. And one more breath here.
Inhale, slowly walk your hands back, coming upright. Again, opposite arm comes behind you. Same arm as the leg extended, reaches out. Inhale. Deep breath in, exhale, plant the foot, extend, reach up and over. Skeletal support here as you breathe. And then we're going to take that arm behind us, big circle, and slowly lower the hips back down. Awesome, extend the leg. And then have your strap handy. My strap handy. We're going to come all the way down to the back. So lift the flesh, draw the toes to the face, and then hands on the thighs. We're going to slow our roll as we lower down. Use your core strength to slowly come down to the mat. Nice and slow. Good. Once you get to the mat, just take a nice deep breath in and out. Let it go. Good. And then we're going to bend our knees to place the feet on the floor. Shimmy the hips a little so they're nice and neutral. If you need some support under your head, if the neck is crunched up in the back, please use a support under your head. And if you're good, we're going to take our strap across the bottom of one leg and lift the leg up. So our toes are flexed toward our face. Hold the strap in that hand. Good. And then we're going to, from here, we're going to turn our foot on an angle. So turning our leg in the joint. So we're not bringing our pelvis with us. We're just turning our femur bone in the thigh, this big thigh bone, out to the side. So like a 45-degree angle out. So hold the strap, turn the leg out, and then take the other leg into the chest. Hold onto the shin. With the foot turned out, we're just going to open the leg out as far as you feel comfortable until you feel the inner thigh begin to stretch. So our sacrum is grounded, and we turned our foot out and opening through the inner thigh. Breathe here. Holding the opposite shin and opening that leg out as well. Take a nice V between the legs. Take one more breath. Good. Inhale. Take that leg back up. Release this leg to the floor. And then we're going to switch the strap. You're going to let this leg fall out away from you a little bit, but it's still flexed. And we're going to turn the leg in. So now we're rotating the other direction. Thigh rotates in, but it's flexed. And then make sure you're not here, but you're further out, and turn the foot. And then you're going to walk the other foot to the edge of your mat. And then you're going to pull this leg across just until you feel this light up on the outside of your thigh. This leg is falling inward, so they're kind of coming toward the midline now instead of away until you feel that stretch here. So breathe here, couple breaths here. Pretty intense stretch here for this outer hip. Use your opposite arm out as a support if you need. So let's take one more breath here. Excellent. And then let's come back up. Good. And then release the foot to the center. Take the strap off the leg. Keep the leg in the air. Lift it up just a little bit and then extend your heels slowly away from you as far as you can, nice and slow. Back down to the mat. Good. Stretch the other leg out and just see how that feels. Take a breath. An observation. Bend the knees back in. Feet to the floor. We'll take the other side. So strap across the other foot. Leg in the sky. Angle the foot out, laterally rotate 45 degrees. Draw the other knee in. and then we'll open out. Just until you feel that inner thigh begin to stretch. And then breathe here. So again, the breath is allowing us to have micro movements, so we're not resisting or holding anything. We're softening. Good, one more breath. Slowly take it up, inhale. Bring the foot to the floor. Again, let the leg move out away from your body a bit. Turn the knee in, walk this foot out to the side. The edge of your mat, we're turning our leg inward now, internal rotation, 45 degrees, for as much as you can. And then slowly pull across, let the other leg come toward the midline, just until you feel that stretch. A few breaths here. Softening and breathing with your stretch. I think we did this one last week too. Kind of my new favorite stretch for the hip. Piriformis muscle. Really nice release. My problem child, so I'm learning a lot here. Breathe one more breath. Nice and slowly, let's take that leg back up and lift it again to the sky. Removing the strap, flex the foot, slowly extend the leg back down to the floor. Good, and release both legs out. Let's draw both knees into the chest here briefly, and we're just going to make some circles on the back, massage your back. Reverse. Good, squeezing the knees in, and then ask yourself if there's any last posture you might want to take before we relax. So maybe a happy baby feels right for you. Maybe knees to chest, maybe one final twist, anything you want, your choice. One more, just ask your body what it needs. Take one final stretch. Before we come to our final resting position, Savasana. So when you feel ready, if you have any tension at all in the lower back, you can bend your knees. Take the feet a mat width apart and let the knees fall to the center. Need a little back release. You could roll a bolster or blanket under your knees as well. That's a nice way to relax as well if you have any tension in the back. Or you can stretch the legs all the way out. Just let the feet flop out to the sides. Shake it out a little bit. Tuck your shoulders under your chest to open the heart. Palms face up. Fingertips curl toward the hand as they relax. Gently close your eyes. Eyelids are soft, brow is soft. And gently rock your head side to side, ear to mat. Massage the back of your head and gently bring it back to the center, to stillness. Chin tucks just slightly so the back of the neck is nice and long. Eyelids are soft and heavy. Lips are parted so your jaw is relaxed. Bringing your awareness back to your body and your breath. As you relax the entire body completely. Just allow each out breath to sink you deeper and deeper into your relaxation, into your mat. Keep letting go. Relax. Relax.
relax. You will stay in your Savasana pose. Rise up, see where you are. Keep relaxing for just another minute or two. And just gently wiggle your fingers, your toes. And rock your head gently side to side, ear to mat. As you're ready, bending your knees if they're not already bent, to place your feet on the floor. And slowly roll over to the right side of your body to a fetal pose for a moment. And just notice any changes between now and the beginning of our practice. Recalling any intention or dedication you might have set for your practice. And using your left hand to slowly push yourself back up to a comfortable seat. Sitting up nice and tall in your easy pose. And let's inhale and sweep the arms up together. Deep breath in. Sweep the arms up, seal the hands at the top as you bring them down to your heart. Bow your head to your heart and your hands with gratitude for practicing today. We'll bow to each other. Namaste.